Alright, so in this video on positive and negative exponents, I'll first go over what an exponent is. So this right here is the base, and this here is the exponent. So anytime that you have a base and an exponent, you're saying that you're going to multiply the base by itself, however many times in the exponent. So if you have a negative here, that means instead of multiplying by itself, we're going to divide by itself. So let's see if we have 2 to the negative 3. That would be the same as having 1/2 multiplied by 1/2 multiplied by 1/2. So that's 1/2 multiplied by itself 3 times, or 2 multiplied by its reciprocal 3 times. Okay, and that's going to equal 1/8. So let's put that in the answer box. Alright, next one. Okay, another easy one. So we have 3 raised to the negative 2. That's the same as multiplying by its reciprocal twice, or the same as dividing by itself twice. Whichever way is easier to think about it for you. So we'll have 1/3 times 1/3, and that's going to equal 1/9. Yeah, writing on the computer sucks. Okay. So 1/9. And okay, so this one is more challenging, probably. So let's see. You can do this a couple different ways. You can say 5/6, and this whole thing is in parentheses. That means we're going to raise this whole thing by -1. So anytime you have an exponent and you have the base has something in the numerator and the denominator, that's the same as having the numerator raised to -1 over the denominator raised to -1. So if we're doing the reciprocals for each of these, then we could also say that if we just flip these over and change these exponents to positive, we can say this denominator will become 5 raised to the 1, and the numerator here would become 6 raised to the 1. And that each number raised to the 1 is just by itself, so that's just the same as 6/5. Okay, let's see if we get a whatever. This one's easy too. Okay, so 2/5, we'll just go through this one quickly. So it's the same as, switch them around, that's the same as 5/2, because that's just raised to the -1. So it's just the reciprocal of this base here. So 5/2. Okay, let's see if we can get a harder one eventually. Okay, so 6 raised to the -2, that's the same as 1/6 squared, which equals 1/36. Okay, this one looks more interesting. So we have 8, the base is 8/5. We'll put that in parentheses. And that's all raised to the -3. And we can rewrite this as 8 to the -3 over 5 to the -3. And then we can just flip these around, put the 8 on the bottom, put the 5 on top, and change these exponents to positive. Because it's just doing the reciprocal and changing the exponents. So that's the same as 5 to the 3rd over 8 to the 3rd. Alright, and this is the same as 5 times 5 times 5 over 8 times 8 times 8. And this would equal 5 times 5 is 25 times 5 is 125. And 8 times 8 is 64, times 8 is, I don't know if I can do that in my head, so I'll just pull out the calculator. Alright, so 8 times 8 times 8 is 512. So 512. So let's put that in the answer box. 125 over 512. And we got it. I think that's enough problems. If this didn't help, just let me know. Hopefully it did. And good luck. And hopefully you can get the problems. Thanks.